Hi there, everybody. It's me, Ethan. I'm doing this, I guess, Storytime vlog. I'm not entirely sure. Um, Jennifer wanted me to, I guess, talk about sort of what it's like living with physical limitations for somebody who can still walk. I don't I don't know what else to call it, but at any minute I could be paralyzed because I suffer from scoliosis and kyphosis. And when I was younger, I went and had a doctor perform surgery on me, which ended up giving me 2 titanium rods inserted into my spine, so I wouldn't end up in a wheelchair. But there's still the possibility of something shifting, anything like that. I could fall on my back and that would be it. I would be paralyzed. I'm not saying like it could happen at any second, but I mean, I'm sure if the fall was bad enough, it would happen. I have hard times of doing a lot of anything. Walking is kind of hard to do. I can't run. I mean, I can run, but it's not a good thing. Lifting things, the heavier it is, the harder it is. In fact, my doctor told me I'm not supposed to lift anything over 15 pounds, but almost everything is over 15 pounds. So, I'm not saying everything is. I'm just saying there are a lot of things that are. So, I have to deal with that. But whenever I am in a situation where somebody expects me to lift something that is way over what my doctor recommends, they look at me like I'm dumb for not even trying. Especially when they know that my back is the way it is. It's a bit annoying, actually, when I get in a situation like that, because it's like I'm being a jerk for not doing something. But at the same time, I feel like they're being a jerk for suggesting that I'm just lazy, that I don't want to do it. It's not that I don't want to do it, it's I can't do it. And for whatever reason, people do not understand that. I don't know why, and I don't know how people don't understand that. Especially when it comes to somebody who wants to claim, oh, well, they can't lift so much pounds and all, and they still expect me to. And it's like, you're in the same situation as I am. But yeah, because it's not you, you don't care. That annoys me a whole lot more than just somebody who can physically do it and they still expect me to do it. It's alright if they don't understand or they didn't know, but when they know and they understand, but yet they still expect you to do it, that really aggravates me. And I just don't like being around people for a lot of reasons, and people who want to claim they understand something but then they do the complete opposite. That's one of the reasons why I don't like being around people, especially when it comes to that. But one of the other things that, especially for me, everybody's different, but one of the things that bothers me is that I used to be a hot temperatured person. Like, I can sit out in 40-degree weather, snow falling on the ground, and just a jeans and t-shirt, which I still sort of am. But whenever, and since I had these rods put in my back and all, I'm constantly cold, and I don't know what else to say to that. I just know that I'm colder than normal, especially during wintertime. I can feel the rods in my back because that's how cold it gets. And I know the inside of your body temperature is supposed to be, I think, 98.8 or something like that constantly. It's the outside of your body that you usually know if you feel cold or not. But it's the same sort of sense of the one somebody says it's about to rain, and everybody looks at them like, well, how do you know? And they're like, it's because I got pins in my knee. Metal, the ions in the air, the electric lights, all that stuff that starts stirring before it rains and all, they affect that. And it's always not in a good way. It's always as painful. Some people can tolerate better than others, but there's always a pain associated with when the weather changes, climate changes, you name it. And usually when people say it's about to rain, that's why. They don't say, oh, well, it's about to get sunny, or, oh, it's about to cloud over. No, nobody cares. Rain is unpredictable, though. Or at least to me it is. That's where the whole idea of, oh, it's about to rain comes from. And I've even experienced that before. The older I've gotten, the less I experience it. Or it's just because I'm so used to it now that I don't even pay attention to it when it rains. Sometimes I do, and then sometimes I don't. But being limited on how you can move your back is another thing. Oh my God, I couldn't tell you. Being only able to move your back basically as bending over and sitting down. And what I mean by that is you couldn't do crunches, you couldn't do sit-ups, you couldn't do yoga, anything that requires you to bend your back in any position and any spot other than the lower part of your back where you bend to be able to sit down or bend over to tie your shoe or anything. That's a very, very, very limiting mobility you have. And it's not fun. I'll say I am glad that I'm at least able to still walk, and that the progression on my scoliosis and kyphosis has been halted and all, but having to live with not being able to use my back at all, it's not fun. However, being able to walk and stuff, that's a plus. Because I was told it was eventually going to happen if I didn't have the surgery done. And that's another thing. I actually had the surgery done not for medical reasons, but because going through school, I had people who would bully me over it. I had people who would actually come up behind me and pull no punches, as in they would punch me square in the back for no reason. And I mean, it's still happening even after surgery, which believe it or not, that if they would have done it and it was bad enough that it would have paralyzed me, that's basically, well, I don't know. I don't want to give false information here, but I'm gonna go ahead and say, to me, I would press charges for that, for assault and battery or whatever, because simple fact that they could not quit from bullying me even after I told the principal, make this stop. I'm tired of it happening. I'm tired of teachers seeing it happen and look away. I'm tired. I even had the principal himself see it happen and look away at times. So it's not something that is easy to live with. You just got to take the good with the bad, I guess. Some people, for whatever reason, I don't know why, they feel like they gotta do that. But I even move slower than I used to. I don't know if it's because of my back or what, but like I said, it's a little bit harder for me to walk now. It's harder for me to do a lot of stuff. But I guess this is it for this video. If you want to hear, I don't know, more stories about bullying, what I went through, going through that, you can leave a comment down below. Request that. Not that any of it is super fancy to hear. I'm sure most people think that it's awesome stories, but no, bullying is just one-dimensional. It happens to most people, and it all happens the same way. It may be different motivators, but it happens the same way. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Talk to y'all another time. Okay, bye.